Bun găsit, prieteni, la GSP Live. Discutăm în această dimineață cu Zeljko Kopić, antrenorul lui Dinamo, echipa de pe locul 4, în acest moment la 2 puncte distanță de lider și înaintea unui meci foarte, foarte important, derbiul cu Rapid de duminică. Mr. Kopić, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for invitation.
De asemenea, Edi Apostol, jurnalist Gazeta Sporturilor, prezent în platou, jurnalist care scrie de Dinamo de foarte mulți ani. Edi, mersi de asemenea pentru prezență. Mr. Kopić, what have you done in this period? What did you work on?
Okay, after the last game against Slobozia, we had few days off. After that, we had some trainings. Most of our players are with national teams, A national teams, under 21 national teams. And we had this one friendly game where we make some combination between our players which are part of A team and some young players. And now from today we are starting with preparation for derby against Rapid.
Does it make things harder for you when some of your important players are with the national teams?
This is normal part of football, normal part of process. Of course, when you have experience like we had last season, when after every national team break we had some injuries, we had some problems how to make the team. Of course, you are a little bit waiting to see the news how it will be, but for now all our players are okay, and this is most important.
Did you watch the Romanian games against Moldova and Austria?
Against Moldova I watched, against Austria I didn't, because we had this friendly game. After that we had one dinner team building together, and we just arrived in the hotel in the moment when Romania scored the goal, and it was actually the best moment, and the players were really happy. And one more time, congratulations for an important win.
Next game against Rapid, what do you expect from this match?
But first of all, I understand what I know that it will be a big game. That always against Rapid, it's another level of emotions, of energy around the club, on the stadium, and this is normal for derby. Our expectations are always the same: to play the good football, to keep our level, what we are doing until now, and again to go out there and to give everything what we have on the pitch for 3 points. This is important game for all of us. This season we had 3 games against the teams which were top 6 last season. We performed well. We did a good job against them, and we want to continue in that direction.
What can you say about Rapid this season? They impressed you?
They have a really good coach, they have a good squad, they have options on every position, and how I can describe them in few words: they have a lot of stability in their game, they are very tactically disciplined, and with their offensive potential they manage to score the goals, to keep the rhythm of the game, and to not give too many situations in front of their goal to opponent.
Who are the best players from Rapid in your opinion right now?
Okay, I don't like to speak about individuals, but all offensive players, if we speak about midfielders, about wingers, about strikers, all of them really have individual potential. But again, what I said, one part is individual potential and their quality, and second, what they are doing well, it's team organization and team play.
Do you have any squad problems for the derby?
At the moment, no. We are all good. Okay, if we speak a bit about Mazilu and these guys, Alexandru and these guys, which are for longer period out of our squad, but at the moment we are good.
Perica is okay now.
Perica is okay. He scored an important goal for him and for us against Slobozia. He missed a lot of trainings, lot of games, and it was very tough period for him and for us as well, because we count on him for this season to be important player. Now he is normal process of the training. In friendly game he play 70 minutes, and he is getting better and better.
How much did his absence affect the team this season? start of the season.
Okay, when we were building the team, we said that we will count on that position, on Perica, on Alex Pop, and we signed Mamadou, who can play left winger and striker, and to be covered. And you know that we have this rule of 13 foreigners, and this was one of the reasons why we decided for Hakim Abdallah to go in UTA and to have right balance in all positions. And of course, when you count on him as an important player, it's problem for the team, for the club. But biggest problem was for him, because he put level of expectations for this season very, very high. Last season in playoffs, he scored some important goals, and again, he was suffering a lot. But now the things are getting better.
Do you feel some different pressure because of this very good start?
Life with Dinamo, it's pressure, and all the time our expectations are there, and I'm very happy that we with our performances, with everything what we are doing, that we put a different kind of pressure on us to be there, to fight for the highest positions. And if I have to describe this is positive pressure.
Can you compare this pressure at Dinamo Bucharest with that one you have in Zagreb or in Split?
Okay, Dinamo, it's there with history, with everything what Dinamo is, but with the last years and everything what was happening here, still nobody from the beginning expect us that we must fight for the title, and this is something what we built that in this moment. But I hope in the next period of time, sooner or later, that expectations will really be there to fight for the highest position. If I compare, in Dinamo Zagreb, it's tradition for many years. It's that you have to be, it's tough to say must, but the expectation is to win the title. And for Hajduk, it's all the time second, third position, and everybody for a long period of time also waiting for the title to come in Split. And it's different kind of pressures, but it's very high.
We know that we journalists like the numbers. In how many years Dinamo could fight and win the title? Fight for the title and win it?
We in the club are just making some sports strategy for the next period of time, and for sure in next 3-4 years expectations are to win the trophies. The best one is of course to win the title, but also to win the cup and to start to compete in Europe competitions.
So we gonna see you fight with Dinamo to win the title in 3-4 years? What do you think?
You know how is in coaching job.
You never know.
You never know. In one moment, everything is positive. Everything it's there around our expectations, maybe even higher. And then, in some moments, of course, everybody have tough moments. But I said many times that only thing what is in my mind and what I have the focus. It's about Dinamo.
But how do you think, hypothetically, if you win the title, how can be this feeling for you? With Dinamo, of course.
To win the title, it's most important. It's important for everybody. But if we speak about all Dinamo family, if we speak about fans, about everybody, this will be amazing and something what everybody is waiting for a long period of time. But on one part is achievement about make one top result like this, and another one it's to build so strong core in the club, around the club, that nothing can affect the club so much, and to go in that level where was few years ago nobody wants to even speak anymore about this. And in one way it's amazing thing to win something, to make everybody happy and proud. And second one, it's to bring so strong mentality in the club, so positive environment, working environment, and this to give stability for longer period of time for the club.
You with Dinamo played playoffs last season, but you cannot play in Eurocups because of the insolvency. But now the insolvency was end, and is a good progressive way for the club, for the mentality, for the players, because Dinamo now plays good and is in a good situation in the table for the near future.
Yes.
And playoffs is reachable for
No, for sure.
for the club.
Playoff is our target for this season, and after that we will see how the team is, where we are, and what is something what we have to achieve more. Again, when we were discussing about last season, it wasn't must be in playoff. Our target was to stabilize the team, to have good results, to be there, 6, 8 position. If we reach playoff, excellent. But we had really good this first part of the season, and we deserve to be there in playoff. And it's normal after that what we did last season, that everybody expect more, that we build a team in the way to be there again in playoff and to fight for even higher positions.
How many transfers do you expect realistic in this winter?
But we spoke about that a lot. Everybody from the club have same idea, but again we have specific profile of players what we are looking for. We need to take care about right balance in the team, and 2-3 players more will be top on this what we have now. But this is not something new. This is something what we discussed already. And we just couldn't find the right profiles. For example, how we find Nikita, who now he got invitation for a national team of Israel, and now about Musi, which I really like his improvement, and I see him a very important player in Romanian football in future. And these kind of profiles where we will see that this player really can bring something important for this club, and we just couldn't find the right profile, and now we will see in the winter how situation will be.
Is Musi more helpful for the team than Politic in this moment?
It's tough to make this kind of comparison, because Denis had a very important role in that season before, when we were fighting to stay in the leagues. He scored some important goals. Last season he had some really good performances, but also he had some problems with the injuries. And for us, Musi is important player, because I really like his level of talent, and also his, what I see from the moment he came, he's very good guy, hard-working guy. He wants to improve his game, and one very important thing is that he's under 21 player for and which we cover that rule. And for me it's tough to make comparison, but both of them, Denis gave a lot for Dinamo. He was our captain, and Musi already showed some of his potential. He had his ups and downs, some good games, but in some games he was not so good. But when I see him, how he trained, how he wants to improve the things, I am convinced that his level of improvement will be very, very good.
When you signed with Dinamo almost 2 years ago, do you think that you have this work with Dinamo, this progressive way to avoid relegation, to go to playoffs, to fight for Europe now and for highest position?
But when I was discussing with Mr. Nicolescu at that time, first of all was just to somehow to save the club. it was first these few games until the winter to see what we can do, how many points we can make. And I remember, I will never forget this trip there in Botoșani, when was, it was a really, really tough moment because the team was not in the good momentum. At that time, we win against Botoșani, and after that against Voluntari, and we take these 6 points, and we take some air in that winter break. And after that, we had short pre-season period in Turkey. We signed some players, but again, we needed a little bit of time to implement them in our game. And it was only important in that moment to stay in the league. And
were that crazy situations with conceding goal in the last moments of the
90 minutes?
It's very tough to explain, and of course you as a coach ask yourself what is happening. But it was really tough. It was really tough, and then again when we were speaking about to take this job and everything, we said that my contract was if we stay in the league that it will extend automatically for 1 more year. And in that summer period we had like 0 points like everyone. We had a little bit of time again to bring some players which, like Selmani, who was not in the best shape, to bring him in the better shape, because it's in summer you have a little bit more time. And it's tough to say. Yes, I was sure that we will make so big improvement, but I really believe in myself, what I'm doing, and all decisions what we're doing, because I'm not only one who is making decisions. We have our procedures with our scouting department, with our sporting director, with our president, and we need to follow some steps when we are signing the players. And then with Florentin Petre as my assistant it's many things what we did to make much more positive environment in the club, around the club, and all this, it's just a result of work of all of us.
So you don't talk about the title this season, to be clear. It's not the main target.
It's not main target, but if situation will be, for me, it's all the time. It's just we have our way, our principles, how we want to play. We are training every day in that direction to make our game better. And when I analyze the game against Farul at home, you see 45 minutes how I want my team to play. Then you see another 45 minutes which is not good. You have Hermannstadt at home, which first half was not on our level, second half was much better, and we still need, if you want to fight for the highest positions, you need to be there all the time, and it's all depends how, in which level of our game we will come, what we will achieve there.
Did you wish you had a stronger squad for this season?
Yeah, we discuss on that. We make comparisons between, and I would say that we have better balance in the team. And when we were looking for the players, for me it was very important to have more options on winger positions, because you know that we use Selmani on the wing, we use Georgi Milanov, but they are everything but not the wingers. But we adapt a little bit some asymmetric formations where Milanov was more involved in the middle, Selmani more inside. But this is not like tactically clear when we speak about positions. And now with these signings what we made, and this is one of the reasons why we take Mazilu as well, to have options there. In the midfield we are covered. In defensive line, what we said, maybe 1-2 options more if we have to have better competition on every position. But this season I'm more satisfied about the balance of the team.
When will Mazilu be ready to play?
but still it's in process of individual work, and he still is not training with the team, and we have to wait to see.
In 2026,
For sure.
But in this year, almost no.
It's tough, but let's see. But for me, if he makes some minutes and play some games in this period, it's plus. But if he will be maximum ready for everything what I expect from him from winter time,
And
it will be also good.
Could make the whole entire camp in the winter?
This is something what I expect, that it will be like this. But again, let's see how his situation will develop.
People are still talking about Dinamo's bench. You think it is strong enough or not?
About?
Dinamo's bench, substitutions.
Again, if we are all healthy, if we don't have problems with the suspensions and this, we are covered. But this what we said, 2-3 players what we were looking for, it will give us some extra options, especially when the cup game now will come, and it's with November, and some pitches will be more tough, maybe some injuries, but for now we are okay.
FC Botoșani is first in the league. Why? Big surprise or not?
They have a very good coach. He proved himself in many clubs that he is capable to do very good job. This is the team which is selected with energy, with speed. They are very aggressive team. On their pitch, it's very tough to play. And it's always very important, this momentum. They catch this momentum, they go on flow on that, and when you take all this in combination, what they were doing, how they play, they are very dangerous in transitions, in counter-attacks. It's tough to play for them. Of course, we can speak, it's a surprise to be on that position, but if you see the way how they play, they deserve to be there.
What is more surprising for you, Botoșani on the first place or FCSB in the bottom?
Okay, and the CFR as well. They are in the problems. It's both situations. We cannot say that it's normal. Okay. They are little bit strange. But at the end, I expect Botoșani to be in top 6, because I don't believe that their performance can drop so much to lose this top 6. And if we consider number of points, which is enough for top 6 every season, I expect them to be there. But as well, I see progression, slowly, but progression in FCSB game. CFR is also. They have this one game against Cixareda, what they have to play.
Do you want FCSB and CFR Cluj to qualify for the playoff?
For me, yes. Yes. This is it's always to have the best teams there to play derbies, and this is important. If we speak about last season playoff and these 6 teams which were there, it's for media, it's for fans, it's for whole Romanian football. Everybody was following. It was many, let's say, dramatic situations in that period, and for Romanian football, it's important to have. Again, who will deserve will be there. Doesn't matter the name, but I expect FCSB and CFR to catch this difference in points and to come there.
You name three teams. You can speak for more 3. So FC Botoșani, FCSB, CFR, Dinamo, and the other 2.
Okay, Rapid, Craiova, and we also have to.
And that's all.
Yeah, but we forgot Ucluj, which also have excellent last season. They play Europe games. They are suffering a little bit, but also have Mr. Sabo, which is very experienced, quality coach. We cannot forget Argeș, which is playing really good. And this is, I think that this is to not forget. Now we can speak against also UTA to see Farul how will develop, and but this is excellent situation for Romanian football too. It's very interesting when you see the schedule. Every game for every team is very important, and I think it's pleasure for all of us to have competition like this one.
Can you name one player from first division from Romania that you, if you can, you'll bring at Dinamo? Some player that you enjoy
Without
how
restrictions.
he plays. Yes. Hypothetically, because there is no transfers window now.
I like Tanase.
Florin Tănase.
Yeah.
Why?
I like him. I like this profile of players. But we can speak about, many of them.
Yes, of
course.
We can speak about which difference last season make Mitrița. You can. It's
The best player last season, maybe.
Do you think there will be that is a flaw that Mitrița go out from Romanian national team? Maybe you heard.
Of course, I am following everything, and I understand what Mr. Lucescu, what his idea, what he say. It's completely when we speak. If you want to have Mitrița in the team, you have to adapt. You have to adapt, and in the national team, this is a little bit more tough because you don't have so much time for preparation and everything. But he is absolutely. Everybody said that he's everybody knows that he's the player who can make difference, and when you can organize your full game until they are 25-30 meters, but then it's individual quality, and if Mitrița is the player who can make amazing difference there, and when we are looking for this profile, this is why I was insisting in Musi, because I believe that he showed some things, but in the future that he can make much more. If we speak about Cârjan as a midfielder, when he is coming there, it's very dangerous, and this profile of players, they have a special value. But again, if we speak about national teams, it's the things are a little bit different.
In Romanian Cup, I see you play with CS Dinamo. Funny situation. Farul and Hermannstadt. Do you have to win the cup this year?
For us, we want to fight last season because of everything. This kind of injuries what we had, and we didn't have solutions on every position. I didn't want to take any risk in Superliga competition, and it was only important to keep there the level and to make this achievement to be in top 6, I think, after 8 years, 7, 8 years, something like that. 8 years, and it was really important. Now our idea is to go for to fight in both competitions, but again, we need to see in that moment. Now we see the schedule, we play Friday, Tuesday, Friday. After cup game on Tuesday, we will play Friday CFR. And again, we need to find right balance, but priority it's Superliga.
Are you shocked about the news with departure of Dan Petrescu from CFR?
Dan Petrescu, he was few times there. He achieved many good results. It's obvious that some of the things were not good in that last period. What I read in the media, and I don't know the details, that he also have some
medical problems.
His kind of issues.
Yeah.
I don't want to discuss about that. But when you take all this together, maybe he needed a little bit of rest to fix everything about himself, and I'm sure that he will come on bench soon, and I wish him really all the best.
Do you know very well the Romanian Championship for 2 years? Do you think that the Romanian League have players more than 10 million euros? We Romanian fans and players Talking about Bayram or Luis Munteanu, 10 millions, 18 millions.
Ligia.
Berligia also. What do you think?
Okay, you have, let's say, three important factors when we're speaking about the how high the transfer will be. One is the, let's say, talent and quality of the player. This is what he is doing in his club. This brings you on one level. Second level, it's your achievement, individual achievements in Europe games. If you play Champions League and if you are able to, for example, if you are striker and if you score in the Champions League group stage level,
yes,
this is another level. And third very important part is achievements for the national team. And if we speak about I don't know, last transfer of from Croatian football, players which go there, all three factors are there. About Romanian players, with all of them, these players, what we discuss, what we speak of them, they for sure have quality. This is no doubt about this. And now, you know, the still, FCSB last season had a very, very good season in Europe competitions. This one, we will see how it will perform, and we can speak about FCSB players, about other, from my perspective, very tough. And third, if we speak about national team, it's also not, let's say, individually, that it's so high level of performance. And this is something where the players which are looking, or clubs which want to make the transfer abroad in Europe competition, we don't speak about Saudi Arabia, Emirates, and there, if we speak about top leagues, this is the space for improvement.
Only the first floor is complete in those situations with Romanian players.
Okay, now this
serious.
is how I see in general. Yeah. Now we can discuss, because I don't know if I speak now about individual, I didn't go through history of every player to see what he achieved there. But every club which are making top scouting want to see the player on that 3 level when is making decision.
Do you see any Romanian players in Romanian league, in Dinamo, that could make the step to top 5 league in Europe? Not this winter, in the near future, maybe in the summer.
I think it's, if we speak about potential and level of quality of the players, for sure. And now it's coming all other parameters when somebody is making decision. But because when we are speaking about I don't know, Serie A or La Liga, or doesn't matter, Premiership in England, you know, they cover their scouting systems, they cover everything, all players, and from South America, from Europe, from everywhere, and you really need, with all your parameters, to be there. And you know, when I speak, for example, with my players, doesn't matter if it's many discussions about Krjan, and I'm very, very satisfied and very happy because of him that he made his debut for national team. It's a lot of discussions. Is it number 8? Is it number 10? Is it there? You know, but if you want to play on the top level, you need to adapt. It's it's not too many teams in high level that will put you on number 10 and say, just be there and play. No, you have to be complete player to play in all 4 phases of the game, to cover big area. If you take the Modric now, and you see how much space he covered in his game, what is his accuracy of passing, what is his level of winning duels, how he make defensive transition. I took him, but it's about many of them. You need to be complete player, and for me as a coach, it's the easiest way to say, Catalin or any other player. Stay there, just wait for the... But this is not the way how he will develop all his capacities and how he will bring his level of game to another level of football.
Do you already have some names in mind for winter?
We have something, but everything what we were looking, we decided it's not this value that we will go all in for that player. For example, when on my table was Nikita from our scouting department, and then you see his years. This is his years, his number of games in the first league of Israel, under 21 player, left foot, good in offensive organization. You don't have, and have some speed. You don't have to think, you must go for this player. And then you don't know how he will adapt. You don't know if he will, he's not 19, 20 years. But you go all in for him, and this is the example. All these players, what we had on the list, many of them have the quality, but for me as a coach, I have to take care about our style of game, about results, but also every club in Europe live from the transfers. And for me, it's important to develop individually the players that the club in the near future can make
a business.
Some business, because it's not normal for me as a coach and for everyone, if you have any level of responsibility, just to ask, give me. You need to produce something and to give to the club something back.
You are the best coach for Dynamo board because you don't ask for many players.
No, I ask for a lot of players.
and you are waiting a lot.
No, I think that they are all tired of me of asking the players, but it's about asking.
But you don't come out in media
No, and everything what I speak, it's not something what our president or our sporting director didn't said already. This is our strategy. This is how we see the things, and we don't have nothing to hide about that. But again, it's about the profile of the players, which player can bring us something now, and which one we see as a player for the future. We will not...
But anytime you don't push the limits, you speak only inside the club. Don't came out in the press and to say, I want some more, I want 2 players, or I want this and that.
Okay, now I'm long enough in Romania that I understand that it's a little bit different, let's say, mentality and the way how the things are about the how to go out in media, and it's many discussions about everything. But for me personally, I always think it's the best way for me as a coach to discuss everything in the club and to say how I see the things, which positions I think that we are covered well, what we have to do better, to take in consideration options, financial situation, possibilities, number of foreigners or Romanian players in the team. It's many things what we have to take in consideration before we make decision. But to go every time and to speak in front of media, I need this or that, for me doesn't make sense, because I need to protect the club and our interest.
Will Andrei Koubiș become a target again in the winter because he hasn't played a single minute for Sampdoria?
I was personally discussing with him, and he was not convinced about. He has respect about Dynamo and everything, but he wanted to stay in Italy. This was his decision. Now for me, it's very tough to speak what can happen in winter, and I'm not the guy who will say, you didn't want to come there. No, we again have to analyze situation, what was happening in the last period, and again maybe for him is not the option again to come in Romania. Maybe he wants to fight for his position there, and this is something what I also respect. For me, it's normal. Everybody have his own perspective about his career.
What do you answer if a rival of Dinamo wants you, not now, in the near future?
No. For me, I also said about any other options or Romanian national team, somebody else. And first of all clubs have the coaches. Romanian national team have one of the best coaches in history.
But you see yourself in the near future, I don't know, in few years to be coach of Craiova or Cluj or FCSB?
For me, this is not even an option now to think about this, to discuss about this. For me, I'm Dinamo coach, and every talk about any other club in Romania, it's disrespect about my club, my team, my everything, and this is not something what I even don't want to speak about.
Since you came to Dinamo, did you receive any offers from other Romanian clubs?
I had one conversation, but again, this is, I was in the period.
CFR?
No. Again, I with full respect, CFR is not, but I will not speak about the
team from Cluj.
No, I will not speak about the names and the teams. It's not professional. In that period, I had some discussions. But I didn't feel, not about Romania, about in general. I have some ideas, but nothing put me in situation that I wanted to make something what I will found that will make difference in my career as a coach. Everything was like some stable situations where you cannot go too much up or down. And for me, Dinamo was big risk. I put a lot on the table for that situation, but again, I wanted to go all in, to make something, and with this achievement again to put my career in one good way.
The offer was before or after you came?
No, after I didn't discuss with nobody.
So before you came at Dinamo?
Before. No, after no.
That
You always have that somebody call you, that somebody ask. It's a lot of, it's normal part. Lot of agents, to see how is the situation. But I didn't have any specific discussions with any club.
That club has white and black kit,
speak about it, no.
Like Juventus.
No.
Do you prefer playing at Arena Națională or Arcul de Triunf?
Okay, this is also when last season the players, they were feeling really good, and we have also some good results away, but mostly we achieved top 6 with playing in and winning the games in Arc de Triomphe.
Well, like home.
It was like home. I think that we win, 80-90% of games, something like this. We were really strong there. But the pitch there, this is, when you have rugby games and it's not somebody who organizes or who takes care about it, it just cannot be in the top shape. And for us, this playoff was, for me, when we were speaking where to play in playoff, I knew that we cannot have in Arena the same level of results in playoff like Arc de Triomphe, but my idea was to make adaptation for the players to play as much as possible there in National Arena, to prepare everything for this season, because my opinion is that Dinamo must play on the best possible pitch, in the best stadiums, and on this, let's say, highest level, to see what is the quality of the players and of the team. And again, for me, last season was regular part of season was excellent in Arc de Triomphe. After that, decision was to make adaptation to National Arena, and from now on, for me, it's only natural. It's to play there.
which is the hardest stadium with pressure for your team here in Romania in championship?
Galați.
Ok.
Galați, I think that we like not historically, but Dinamo always have some tough
matches.
games there.
Yes.
It's tough to play. It's not easy to play. It's every stadium. It's lot of competition, and everybody when Dinamo is coming in something special. And now Poliaș, it's in second division, but it's not easy to play there. It's not easy to play in Botoșani, in Galați. It's many stadiums where it's like level of energy and everything. When Dinamo is coming, it's very high.
What can you say about Gigi Becali? I ask you that because all the time you see the owner of FCSB in sports transmissions, in politics, everywhere. In online, TV, media.
Yeah. But this is again where we are coming to when I said that in Romania these things are a little bit specific, and he is this kind of person which is specific, different, very, very intelligent, and this is his way of communication, this is his way of doing the things. He has a lot of experience in football. They make in FCSB, they are structured, they are way how to make the things, and for me, nobody of us, first me, can judge or say this is better or in this way it will be better. They have their way, we have to respect this. They are our big rival, and with full respect for everything what we are doing, it's up to us to make the team and to club to compete with them and to win them off the pitch. This is the biggest satisfaction. Now it's to go and to analyze Mr. Becali with years and years of experience in Romanian social life, and football for me doesn't make any sense.
But you think that you can work with somebody like him in football?
For me, I don't know him personally, and I don't know how they work and then how they cooperate in their four walls. I have my idea, my way how to do the things, how to discuss with my officials in the club, and for me this is the way how I see the things.
Can you make a playing to say the best 11, the best squad, the best players that you enjoy to look at in your football history? I don't know, 4-4-2 or 4-3-3?
4-3-3.
Okay, more
The best
offensive.
Okay.
You played as midfielder.
Okay,
right?
but we will not go too far in history because,
because
we speak about
what we
Pele,
see.
what we
No,
saw.
because we
this,
don't.
no.
We
Okay.
know Pele only for
Yes, that's it.
photos or videos.
Goalkeeper, Van der Sar or Neuer? Neuer is the guy who is first who implement this organization from him, from goalkeeper.
Sweeper keeper.
Yes. On the right side for sure is Cafu. On the left there it's for sure Roberto Carlos. Nesta and Maldini, two central defenders. Zidane for sure. Maradona for sure. Luka Modric. This is three.
And
Messi for sure. Cristiano Ronaldo, and the biggest Ronaldo, Nazario,
Yes.
central striker. Messi, Ronaldo. This is pretty dangerous. Da.
In your youth, who was the idol, the favorite player?
That moment Maradona was on his top, you know, but we can speak about there, I don't know, all this, but he was on his top. It was many players, especially these midfielders. I was enjoying later Zidane before that. I also like a lot Marco van Basten as a striker. It's many of them, but let's say that Maradona was that one.
From Croatian golden age.
But which is our all age, our all generations are gold we are doing.
First, 98. Unfortunately for us, because
you have Boban Prosinečki in midfield, amazing players. You have Šuker there, you have Alen Bokšić. This is all top players if we speak about this. Also,
Slaven Bilić
there, Jarni, Mario Stanić. This is like
Vlahović.
Goran Vlahović was coming. This let's say Šuker and Bokšić were the first option, and then Goran Vlahović was coming there because Bokšić had some problems with the injuries, but it was top player. And after that was, I don't know, Mandžukić, Olić, all these guys. It's really plenty of them with. And this is what we speak about the transfers, you know. All these players, they have confirmation on the highest level. They were top goal scorers if we speak about strikers.
Unfortunately, they have the opportunities to go outside because in Romanian football history, many good players and great players
here.
Don't have the opportunity to...
Okay, but we speak about this moment now.
Yes.
You know, all of them make something in Croatian league. After that, we speak about, I don't know, Guardiola or last transfer now, Baturina, or I don't know, many of them. It was confirmation on Croatian league, Europe competitions, UEFA competitions, and on the national team level, because I don't know how many Europe and World Cups we are there doing in a row, doing really good things.
You saw the game for 98 in France, Croatia, Romania 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0, of course. Šuker and how he make to see the pulse before. Okay.
Was the last game for Romania in a World Cup.
Yeah.
And what do you remember?
It's tough, you know. It's tough because all of us in Croatia, we of course you follow and know about Hagi, about all this Popescu, all these players from this generation and everything. But for us, this is, I don't know, part of mentality. You know, it was okay, super Romania or which other team, but we have to go there, and it was mentality that the Croatia must win this game, you know, and it was only by a little bit of luck to lose in semi-final against France when Thuram scored these 2 goals. I think only his goals in his career. But if you see all these last World Cups, how Croatia, I think that this cult of national team and everything, it's so strong. And this produce good energy, good results, and individual performance of the players.
What should the Romanian players take from a Croatian one to build up the career, to have a big name in football?
You know, you cannot make in general. You know, for me, example of hard-working
spirit, I think.
For me, when you see Krjan, for example, but Krjan is produced of Arsenal Academy. He was mostly there, and this is something. When I see the player like this, you will give to this. It's not only about talent. You have many here, a lot of talent players. But this kind of hard work, this kind of mentality to be every training better and better, to push yourself every game, doesn't matter where you play. This is something, you know, and I still don't have clear idea Dynamo Academy, it's not in the good shape for many years, you know, and all these players, most of them in recent last years in Croatian national team, they went through, most of them, to Dinamo Zagreb Academy, and I know what is the level of work there and what is the level of dedication and everything else. I know that Farul are doing good things from academy, and you can see this, that these players make some transfers, but about other, this is for sure level which can be improved, because it's important for Romanian football.
What do you like here in Romania, in Bucharest, after all these years? Besides friendly faces, good food, nice restaurants.
But
How does Zeljko Kopic spend his free time?
I'm there on daily basis. I have some my routines. I have these few places where I like to go, to stay, and you know, I'm already 2 years here. And for me, Romania, like everyone who came, have some, how it will be in Romania, how it will be this, and then especially when players they are coming to check, to see, everybody stay very positive, and everything when I have discussions about Romania, when some friends come to see me, to watch some games, everybody is very positively surprised. And how I see the Bucharest and Romania in general in the future, I really believe that the country will grow and to have even more opportunities, and it will be better for everyone. And for me, I really feel good here.
Where is more expensive, in Bucharest or in Zagreb?
I think it's there. It's there. Depends of course where you go, where you stay. If we speak about, I don't know, markets, that's it. If you speak again about restaurants, it depends where you go. But for me, it's similar.
But where is beautiful?
Oh no, I can. You know, it's with full respect about everything, and you know, home. It's always home.
Okay, thank you very much for your presence today, Mr. Kopic. Good luck with Rapid and good luck for the rest of the season. Mulțumesc de asemenea, Edi, pentru prezență.
You can say something now in Romanian, your favorite words.
No, it's okay.
It's okay with English. Vă mulțumim și vouă că ne-ați urmărit. GSP Live mâine dimineață de la ora 11 peste zi. GSP.ro pentru tot ce mișcă important în sport. Să aveți o zi bună în continuare.